Well, the reward calendar is almost over and we gotta talk about it. Welcome in, my name is PJ, this is another Raid Challenge video. And I made a video a few weeks ago talking about the first week or so of these rewards. And I didn't want to come on too harshly with that video because we didn't know what was gonna come in the future. So I was just taking a look at the first week, but I was pretty disappointed in that video, and we're here to make this video, and to say the least, still pretty disappointed, and let's talk about it. So first of all, this was supposed to be for their 6th anniversary. They kind of hyped up these rewards before we saw them. They said they're going to be really good. They were, like I said, they brought a lot of hype around it for the community, making it seem like we're going to get something really good. And from what I see here, I'm not as hyped as maybe they are. So one thing I will say is we did get a free one a submission, so we got to vote for a relic, and whichever relic won, we got a free one of that. So that is really good. That is really cool. Thank you for that. I don't want to go too harsh and too mean on them. I'm trying to be more positive, but if there are some issues and stuff that I don't like, then I'm going to talk about it. Hey, stop right there. Click in the description right now for you to get a free legendary Karato Fox Hunter along with 4 free amazing epic champions as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1. Log out of Player and Play on PC and uninstall. If you have never had Raid installed on your mobile phone before, the link will work there too. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your champion. Here we go. Karato Fox Hunter will be there waiting for you in the inbox. This is an amazing start to your account and you do not want to miss it. So make sure you click the link in the description, follow the steps, and don't forget, tell a friend. So we did get the one submission, which is really good. Thank you for that. And we did get a free legendary. The one thing that I'm kind of not upset about, but they usually do a free legendary every few months, maybe every 3 to 4 months they'll do a free login champion. So I don't feel like this was like an extra legendary that we got for free. This was kind of, we were going to get a legendary around this time anyways, and they just decided to combine it with the community event. And then the other thing that I really don't like about the community event is in the past when they've given these champions away for free, they've given us a soul for free, a way to get the 5-star soul in game without having to use resources like just logging in or doing a few simple challenges every day for a few weeks and you get it. But for this champion, we had to do a huge community Titan week, which is pretty much a mini fusion if you wanted to get the 5-star soul. So I really didn't like how they set up the champion and the soul. Like I said, they usually been giving us the soul for free with the free champion, so that I was not happy with. But the champion itself is pretty nice. So let's take a look at the calendar rewards besides of the one and besides of the champion and what we're getting. So we're getting, looks like 260 worth of energy. Okay, that's very useful. We will blow through that in a few seconds. 100 gems, I mean that's nice. Gems is nice. We got a 3-hour gear removal. The best part about this was that it was ended in 6 days, and we had a free gear removal that just ended, so we only actually have 2 days to use this. So this was kind of a waste. If you pulled it or you activated it when we had the free gear removal, nothing happened. And now the only time you can do it is now. And we just had 2 weeks of free gear removal. So if I wanted to do something for free, I would have already done it. Why? This is kind of just like a wasted reward. If they were to do this, they should have made it 99 days and not 6 or 7 days. That seemed like it was a huge oversight on their part. Not ideal. So we got 600,000 silver. As we know, that is a I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say that's a ginormous amount of silver, but I can't even say it with a straight face. Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, that's a few gear rolls, minuscule. A clan boss key, that's really not gonna be that useful for someone. There's a like very niche situations where that one clan boss key is gonna actually help you out. Most people, if you're late game, end game, then you're gonna be able to do an extra normal or hard clan boss, and then if you're early game, mid game, maybe you could sneak out a chest on something higher, but generally that one key is not gonna be really that useful. Magisteel, XP, refills. I would say that one of the best things we got is a primal, so that was really nice. They got a primal. I wish they would have seen a little bit more shards, maybe a sacred in here, a void. So overall, I think I wasn't very happy. We did get 6-star legendary speed gear, so that was nice. We got epic 6-star speed gear, and then we got the 5-star rare speed gear. I did go on a little bit of a rant about that. So at least they stepped up the gear a little bit. It went from 5-star to 6-star, and we got some 6-star legendary accessories as well for Sacred Order to go along with the champion. 10 brews Polarium. This is supposed to be a community event. Show us how much you like us in these community events, because we always show you how much we like the game with our wallets and with people spending. The Krakens in this game are crazy. The community loving this game. People really love this game. So please just treat us with a little bit of respect, because we spend a lot of time, and looking at these rewards, these look like there is no respect. So I wanted to kind of compare these rewards to the monthly rewards you get for after completing all of the dailies. So after you get to 271 plus, after you get Vizix, you start going into these login rewards. Some of you guys might have seen these, some of you guys might not have seen these if you haven't gone this far. But just a quick comparison, we're getting 1,000 energy here versus the 260. We're getting a primal shard, but we're also getting a void shard and an ancient shard and an immortal soul stone, 5 mortal, 1 immortal, still getting the 100 gems. So like if you compare, or you're getting 200 gems here actually, so you're getting more than gems, you're getting epic book, just so much more I feel like in this login versus the community event login. Seems like they kind of missed their mark, in my opinion, especially when they're talking about how hyped up these rewards are. So let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? Please let me know, give them some advice. What would you guys like to see in these rewards? Or maybe you guys think these rewards were fine, and maybe I am way off and you guys think this is extra rewards, PJ, stop being greedy, and you should get what you get, don't get upset. And that's a fine take too, and I'll be happy to read that, and if you guys think that, then maybe I'll have to change how I think. But as of right now, I'm thinking these aren't very good, so let me know what you guys think, how they could improve. So maybe a legendary book would be good, so you could actually start booking the champion that you're getting. I like the soul stones, getting some immortals, some mortals in there would be really nice. Maybe some basalts for the relics, it's pretty hard to get those, so some basalt relics in here. Basalt chickens would be nice. Not the basalt relics, but the basalts, which are for the relics. Some chaos war maybe would be nice, maybe some dust. So I think those would be a little bit more impactful than 20 core hammers or 10 potions. And I understand they don't want to give us super good rewards because they're scared that, actually I'm not sure what they're scared of. I think they're just scared of giving us really good rewards that people won't buy. I think that's maybe their biggest thing is, oh, if we give them too good rewards, then there's no reason to spend. And I just don't think that's really accurate. I think people would still spend if they gave good rewards. They might even spend more. But as far as these rewards, not very happy. Another thing I think I wanted to mention is I had this idea the other day is, how would you guys feel if whichever relic you picked, you got? So right now it's whichever relic the community voted for the highest, everyone gets that relic. But like for myself, I voted the Stagnator. So what if instead whoever voted the Stagnator got the Stagnator? Let's say the 6% of people who voted the Axe, bless their souls, I'm not sure what they're thinking, but if they want the Axe, then they can get the Axe. If they want the Gore Crescent, they vote for the Gore Crescent, get the Gore Crescent. So I think that would have been a little bit better for the community. I understand it's supposed to be like a community event, so the community votes for one thing and everyone gets that. But on the other hand, I think it would have been kind of cool, since there's a community event, and if you want everyone to win, because it's supposed to be the community, everyone should win in the community, you got to pick whichever one you wanted. Let me know what you guys think of that. Maybe in the future that's something they could implement. Again, it kind of takes away from the community-ish, but then again, I still feel like it is still community, because what's wrong with having everyone win? Because right now only 63%, barely over half the people are winning, and the other half are going to be kind of upset maybe because they didn't want the wand. Maybe they already have a bunch of wands. I know people that already have 6, 7 wands, which is insane. I mean, they're super lucky, but maybe they want a Stagnator, maybe they do want the Gore Crescent, and now they're getting their 8th wand, and they're like, I mean, it's good, but I don't need it. So I'm kind of in that situation, but reversed with the aspect of Sirah. So I have, now with this wand, I have 2, but before this, I crafted 1 wand submission myself, and I've crafted 6 aspects of Sirah for myself. So that easily could have been the opposite. I could have had 6 wands, 1 aspect of Sirah, and I would be in a very similar situation. So that was kind of something that I was thinking about in the future for community events. Let whatever you pick you can get, maybe, I'm not sure, but I think that would be an interesting idea. And again, I don't want to be too mean, and I'm not trying to always just kick Polarium in the dirt is over and over and over, but I do want to say when I'm not happy, and I think this was a little bit of a miss. The Primal Shard was nice. The wand, getting the relic is really good. Couple hundred energy, the gems. The champion as well, obviously the champion is decent, but I don't think this is like an extra champion. I feel like we were going to get a free champion around this time either way, and they just decided to put it together with the community. Let me know what you guys think. Please leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. We are closing in on 500 subscribers. Hope you have a good rest of your day / night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!